Today's how to build is on the inside of a bank. So those of you who are longtime fans of Nightly News at 9 will recognize this bank from two episodes, the Svelte commercial and the recent police show commercial. Both of those start with robbers robbing a bank that looks like this. So we're going to start with a 16 by 32 base plate. I'm using light gray, but you can use whatever color you want since we're going to cover it up. This is a big block of 2x4 bricks. It is 14 bricks tall. So depending on what you're using this bank for, you can decide how tall it needs to be. I did 14 bricks because that was how tall it needed to be for what I was animating. Basically, it was so tall that when I was looking through the camera, you couldn't see over the roof. So 14 might be more than you need, but that's what I'm doing. So this is, again, a 14 tall pile of 1x2 bricks in regular blue. I'm just going to alternate the medium blue or light blue 2x4s with the regular blue 1x2 stacks. So I've done 3 of each now. So that's 5 medium blue 2x4 stacks, 14 tall, and 4 regular blue 1x2 stacks. So why I did that is just gives a little depth to the wall for it to be uneven, so better than just a flat wall and the stripy colors. And then I'm just using 1x6 bricks. They happen to have my name on them because they're from an old Brickworld badge. So I'm going to just put 1x6 bricks across the top to hold it all together nicely. Just like that, so it's all one nice piece. So the next thing we're going to do is build out the actual bank counter here. So we're going to go from the left side, 1, 2, 3, to the 4th column here, and go one off from the side. I'm going to put a 1x4 brick in light blue, then a 1x2, and a 1x2. I'm going to do another row on top of that, 1x2, 1x2. And across the front here, just to mix it up, I'm going to do 2x2, or sorry, that's a 2x4. 2x4, 2x3, 2x4, 1x4. If you want, you can put some floor down. Maybe light blue. This is a 6x6 plate. Depending on how you're going to be looking at this, the floor may or not matter, but I liked the floor just for her sake. That's the banker. So I did this 2 different ways in the 2 different videos. In the most recent police show commercial, I just did blue tile across the top. So there's like a 1x8, 2x2, 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 and you'd use another 2x2 on the end. But in the Svelte commercial, it was a little more built up. So, but in the Svelte commercial, I put plates down instead of tile. So this is 2x10, 2x8 going most of the way, but not all the way back. Then some window pieces here, so that's 1x4, 3 tall, light trans blue window piece. And then covering plates up on top of that again. Then I'm going to build this little L-shaped thing here. So this is 2x2, 2x4, 2x4, so that's 2x10 long, and then it goes 2x10 back as well. So another 2x4s, and on the bottom 2x2, big corner piece, and then put that on top. And then over here, just go through with some plates. So that's a 2x6 and a 2x3. And depending on how sturdy you want this to be, you could connect this into the wall. If you're doing more than just a single animation shot, you might want to build up the rest of the bricks. But for my purposes, you only need to build what the camera sees in a shot. So if you're filming something like this, it doesn't matter that the teller doesn't have the teller window doesn't have more bricks up there. Of course, you want your angry bank teller in there. And then the last thing to do is cover the floor with blue tile. So putting down tile is kind of a boring process, so you can see I've already skipped ahead a little bit here. Only real thing to point out is that you need 1x2 tiles usually to fit back in the little wall grooves that we created by using 1x2 and 2x4 bricks. The rest you can fill out normally. So what I do when I have characters standing in the bank is that I sort of figure out exactly where I want them ahead of time, and then I'll take a jumper plate and put it into position. So this is like where one of the crooks is. That way you have something for your little minifig to stand on when they're moving in the scene. Keeps them in place. You could also just do it all tile and use putty on their feet, but I find having an actual Lego connection is a little sturdier. So that's sort of the trick. And then of course once you've got those in place, you just sort of fill it up with more tile. So after fast forwarding over the boring putting down tile part, now you've got a little bank with little spots for people to stand in line and be frightened. I use all blue tile in here, one because I like blue and I thought this would be a cool color, also because I have a lot of blue tile, so that sort of determined, once I knew I wanted a shiny floor, that I was going to be using blue. So, you know, use what tile you have. Blue might not be the color for you. You might do a mixture of colors, do some sort of fun pattern. So this was how I built my bank interior, and I hope it inspires you to build your own.